Okay, hello, and welcome. Welcome to today's live streaming section on the Authors Business School. If you are in the group, just let me know. You can drop your comment, drop where you're watching from, and drop your name so we can start right away. Today, we're going to be talking about the 7 ways that we can get our books sold. 7 different ways to sell our books immediately. I'm not going to take too much of your time. My name is Inhuama Linda Ariwodo. I am a book project consultant and a multiple times best-selling author. I have about 21 books on Amazon, and I have a few of them that are selling online on social media outside of Amazon. I also have a few that I sell on different platforms like Bookly, Okada, and what's that other name? Bam Books. Okay, so I know what I am talking about when I am creating this video. So, all right, so just let me know your name, introduce yourself in the group, and I want to know your challenges. Where are you in your book journey? Have you written a book? Is this your first book? Are you intending to write a book, or you've written a book and you want to publish it, or you've published and your book is not selling, you want to sell? Let me know the challenges that you're going through. Let me know where you are at in your authorship journey, so I know the kind of content to create. All right, so today I hope you watched the video of last week, which was basically on the different things that, and the 7 mistakes that authors do that makes their book not to sell. So today I am going to be showing you the 7 ways that you can get your book sold. These 7 ways, I'm going to pick one and show you the one that really works. You're going to be able to see the one that will work well with you. So the first method that you can get your book and leverage on to sell your book is recommendations from friends. Recommendations from friends. Now, if you have watched the video of last week when I talked about the 7 mistakes that authors make, which are the reasons why their book don't sell. One of the reason I mentioned there is that a lot of us don't have lead magnets. By lead magnets, I mean we don't have a freebie which we give to people to help them test our book, to help them and get to know us as an author, get to know your author brand, get to like you for your style of writing, and trust you enough to buy your book. So if you have a freebie that you have given to people, or people have read your freebie, then you will see that you'll be able to get a lot of sales from recommendations from old clients. You will see people who have read your book, because this works well for me. People who have read my books, people who have bought my books, people who have read my freebies. Sometimes I get people even contacting me from other places, from my courses. All right, so that's going to come back in order. That's one of the ways that you can sell your book too. So recommendations from books, recommendations from friends, from families, people who have read your books, people who have read either your former books or your lead magnets. Old clients who have bought your books, they are going to be the ones who will do the word of mouth advertisement for you. They'll go all around recommending you to other people. I've had clients who were recommended to me by people who I serviced. All right, so you need who I offered services to, who I offered book consulting services to, or who I offered book coaching services to. They come back and they recommend their friends. So if you do a good job at your first book, whether your first book is a lead magnet or your first book is a paid product, if you do a great job on it, people who buy it or who read it are going to be able to recommend you to their friends and their families and to other clients also. And then one thing I advise you to do is that when you are writing a book, either your lead magnet or a paid book, make sure you create a link to another book or to another thing that you're upselling. For example, by the time your lead magnet is going to be out, make sure you have a book that you want to sell already. So create the sales page for the book, or you can create an automation response system on WhatsApp, all right, and put that link there on your lead magnet. So at the end of that your lead magnet, at the last page of the lead magnet, so by the time people are done reading it, they will see that you have another book, and that book is going to be the next step that they need to take to get them the solution that they want. Okay, some people also put it in the first page in case of those who are not good at reading books to the last. So put it at the first and also at the end, so in case someone doesn't read the book to the end, he can actually get access to your next book at the beginning. All right, so this is one way by recommendation that you can sell your book. If you create a good book and people love it, they know your brand of writing, they love your style of writing, they trust you enough, they are going to be able to recommend you to make more sales, and people will start buying from you. People that you never had contact with will start calling you to purchase your book. And the second one is speaking events. If you have a book and you go to events, even if you're not the one speaking, all right, always introduce yourself as an author. Introduce yourself. Have a positioning. Craft a message around your author brand. Craft a message around your author brand. For example, let me use myself as an illustration now. If I go to an event and I look around the setting of the event, the kind of people who are there, if I find out that I have the people who might buy my book there, when I'm called to introduce myself, what I will actually say is that I help creatives, I help professionals, I help executives, I help skilled persons to turn their expertise and their passions into published profitable assets. You see that? So I've created a unique position, and I've positioned myself in a way that people who need my services there will now start coming to me to ask me if I have books. And definitely I should have books. If I am helping others create published assets, then I should have books. So then I will be able to sell my book. Now, for example, you are a doctor. Okay, you're a practicing medical personnel, or you're a skilled person, or whatever it is that you do, and you run at events, an event organized by your association, by your network, by your industry, in your niche, or you were called to speak at an occasion, or you went to somewhere and other people are speaking, maybe you're not even the speaker. All right, make sure that you introduce yourself in a way that people will need to come to you to request for your services, and then you can ask them to, oh, I have this book can solve this problem. Even when they don't ask for services, they can just come and ask you, ma'am, I have this problem. I get that a lot. After introducing myself, I have people asking me, oh, so there was this particular event I went for at my church, and I just chipped in that in one of my books, what I wrote about it. And at the end of it, a woman came up to me and she was like, wow, I don't know you write books, so please help me. My daughter is this. She's always scribbling and she has papers all over the house. How can you help her? That was what I said. Okay, now I'm going to do this for them. I have a service that I'm planning. I'm planning to have a program for kids by summer holiday in July. So make sure you register your child. So if I had a book for kids, that would be the best time to say, get this book. This book will help her, or get this other thing. But just as I have a service, it also solves the same problem. And that is how you can sell your book without selling to anybody, just with an introduction at a speaking event. Positioning yourself as an author can help you sell your book. Okay? Then the third way that you can get your book sold is on webinars. on webinars, on online webinars. Maybe you are holding webinars on WhatsApp. A lot of us do trainings on WhatsApp. We do trainings on Telegram. We do trainings on Facebook groups, either in your own group or you were invited by someone to do a training on. Whenever you are training, whenever you go to speak, to train, or to host a webinar, or to speak at a webinar and an online event in somebody's platform, make sure that you have a book. All right, because those people that you are speaking to, after you're done teaching or training or speaking, you're going to find out that some of them will come to your DM. Those who need personal coaching, those who like you enough and trust you, they know that you can solve the particular problem that they are going through. They would come to your DM and begin to ask you questions. You may not be able to answer all those questions one after the other. You could just create a connection with them, answer the one or two questions, and then direct them to the sales page of your book, and they can purchase your book. And that is how sales happens. Okay. Whenever you go to a webinar, whenever you're hosting a webinar, a training, make sure you have a book package. Even if it's just 15 pages, even if it's just 10 pages, even if it's a freebie, make sure you have something, a book package that will help you sell your other books too. Okay? Webinars are great ways for you to reach out to people who don't know you and sell your book. So make sure you always have a book that is packaged, that you're either selling or giving to people for free. All right? That will help you sell a lot of your books, even if you don't have anyone that you're selling. By the time you have yours published, you will see that people already know you as an author, and when you publish, you won't be a new person to them. Then the fourth way that you can sell your book is on e-publishing platforms. Like I mentioned earlier on, I said I have about 20 books on Amazon. So Amazon is an e-publishing platform. Amazon is a worldwide e-publishing platform, e-commerce platform, where they also have an e-store where they sell digital books and also hard copy books. So you can publish your book, your ebook, and your print book, and your hard cover book. You can publish it there on Amazon, and anywhere in the world, anybody anywhere in the whole wide world can gain access to it and purchase it, and Amazon sends you your royalties every month. Amazon gives you 70% and they take 30% for driving traffic to that site, because you are not going to be bothered about traffic. You're not the one sending traffic to Amazon. You're not the one sending traffic to those sites. Amazon has about 1.8 billion people who visit Amazon on a yearly basis, or is it even on a weekly or daily basis? People always go to Amazon, especially people from UK and US. They are visiting Amazon to buy almost everything and anything. Yeah, so if you have your book, you have a great book written, you should leverage on Amazon KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing Platform. Publish your book there and get it selling. All right, so if you don't know how to publish your book, I have a video. Just let me know. I have a free video that can help you get your book published on Amazon so it can start selling. You don't need to do any marketing. You don't need to run any ads. Your book will just be selling on its own. There are also e-publishing platforms in Africa and in Nigeria here that we can leverage on. So it's not just Amazon alone. We have places like BAM Books. It is owned by a Nigerian. We have another one that is Bookme. This is also owned by a Nigerian. We also have another one that is called Okada. It's also owned by a Nigerian. So you can publish your book in these three platforms here in Nigeria, and the Nigerians will be going there to buy your book and read your book. Some of them also have page reads. They read your book, they buy your book, and you get your money at the end of the month, at the end of every month. So in case you want to e-publish your book on platforms, I also have a course that shows you how to publish your book on these three Nigerian platforms that I have mentioned. So that's another great way to sell your book. Make sure you distribute your book on all those platforms. Distribute your book widely. Don't just distribute it to Amazon alone, because Amazon is a worldwide, is an international, a global market. All right. So we have Westerners coming there, but these Nigerian platforms, you can relate with them. There are some topics that you can write about that won't sell on Amazon because they are the books that they have on those topics will need to be more sophisticated than where we are right now. Okay, so for example, if you're writing on education or career, they are well advanced than we are. So for you to write about education and then publish it on Amazon, it's not going to sell. But you can sell it to your own market, to your own audience, to the people who need that kind of solution on the Nigerian market, on Nigerian e-publishing platforms like Bambooks, like Bookme, and also Okada. So leverage on this and sell the books that you have written. Now, the fifth one is through PR. By PR, I mean public relations and media. A lot of people don't know that you can have a relationship with people in the media, and that can help you sell your book. Nowadays, a lot of media personnel are looking for people to help them get news. They're looking for people to get news from. So if you have any friend or you know someone that works in the media, either in the print media or in the radio media, local media, all of those magazines and thereabout, or local television stations, you can reach out to them and let them publicize your book. They can just run a jingle for you. You can just go speak, tell them that you want to talk about something, and if, maybe during a particular holiday or during a particular thing, you can get yourself invited there and talk about that particular topic. All right, and at the end of it, you have a book and you announce your book. You get them to publicize your book, and people who are listening may start to buy your book. So that is another way, using PR or media. But if you have the money, you can go all the way, if you can afford it, to do jingles, to run publicity on your book. All right, to buy maybe a back page or a front page or a center spread on some of these local magazines like Jide Kiji. Okay, when you publish your book, you get your book published on those platforms. It's going to go wide. It's going to reach to a lot of audiences, people who you do not have access to. That is the essence of all this, being able to reach people who are not in your contacts, who are not your followers, who don't know you. That's how sales happen. All right, then the sixth one is through promos. Through promos, you can sell a lot of books by leveraging on promotions, leveraging on bonuses. People like free things. So leverage on festive periods, leverage on occasions, leverage on seasons to do promotions, to run promos. That's what promo is all about. Run promo. You can do a discount sale. You can leverage on Black Fridays, Good Friday, Good Sunday, Easter Sunday, stuffs like that. Whenever you find out that there's a holiday or there's a celebration, a festive period going on, leverage on it to create a discount, to create a promo. Once people find out that there's something taken out from the normal price, or you can bundle up two of your books and say, instead of buying it 1,000 each, which is 2,000 for two books, I'm giving you two for the price of one. So get it at 1,500 or get it at 1,000. You see, people who have been wanting to buy from you are going to buy a lot of your books by that, just because there is a promotion going on. So learn to do promos, learn to run promos on a consistent basis, learn to run promos. Okay, then lastly is the social media. This is the one that a lot of us know about, selling our books on social media. But the problem is that we don't even know how to do it properly. We don't know how to do it properly. We don't do it properly at all. You see someone just writes a book and she pastes it or he pastes it. Maybe during their birthday, just somebody come up and say, oh, today is my birthday and I'm launching my new book. I just created a new book. Bam, my new book has been launched. Book alert, pay into this account, blah, 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 blah. And nobody knows you as an author. You did not create an author presence. You have no platform. You have not created your author ecosystem. Nobody even knows you as an author. They might know you as a professional in that field. They might know you as a skilled person, a brand in that place, in that niche, on that area of concentration. But nobody actually knows you as an author. So in order for you to sell on social media, you need to first of all right, create an author brand. Make sure you have an author brand. Make sure you are visible enough in a platform. Choose like 1 or 2 social media platforms where you know that your audiences are, and begin to bless them with content. That is how they get to know you. That's how you get visible. That's how they like you and trust your brand. So once you release your book on social media, they will even be looking for it to buy. Because I've had people come to me and ask me, because of the content that I share on social media, ask me if I have products to sell, if I have books on that particular issue, because they also know that you can't teach them everything for free. You can't give them everything on consultation for free. So, but if you haven't been giving them valuable content on that topic, you haven't been writing enough for free on social media, you haven't been giving content for free that is valuable on social media, how can they trust you to pay you for content, for books? Because that's what you're selling. It's still the same content that you give for free that you will be selling in your books. So if someone cannot trust rely on the content that you give on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, they might not trust you to buy your book when you release it. So in order to be able to sell on social media, to sell on WhatsApp, on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, or any of the social media platforms that you are using, you need to know how to use it very well. You need to know how to use it very well. Okay, very soon I will be creating a video on how to use social media as an author. Okay, how to leverage on the social media space to build your author brand. Now I would like to take your questions. In case you have any questions on any of these ways, let me know in the group, and by next week, I will be talking about how you can market your book on social media for free. I will be showing you the various ways that you can market your book on social media for free, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. I will be showing you how you can get that done, how you can market your book on social media for free without running ads. Because marketing your book or selling your books on social media can be done in 2 ways. Either the free version, which is organic traffic, or the paid version, which is inorganic, by running ads. Okay, so but in the next week's section, live section, I am going to be showing you how you can market your book on social media platforms for free. Okay, so I hope you have gotten value from this video. Let me know which of this styles or ways you want to learn more, which one you are using, and which one you would like me to create a video on, so you can begin leveraging on it and making money from your book. I hope to see you in next week's section, because I will be showing you practically, we'll go practical. I'll show you how to market your book on social media for free. So I remain Iwoma Linda Ariwodo. If you're catching this video on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Click on the bell icon so you get notified anytime I drop a new video. Bye bye for now.